Stop for a moment and think, what if the key to unlocking your confidence lies in a place you least expect? In the shadowy corners of your own self? I know that sounds strange, and maybe even a little scary. Maybe you're thinking, but I've always been told to avoid my dark side, to focus on the positive. I understand that. It's a common belief. But imagine for a moment what it would be like if you could tap into your shadow self, understand it, and harness its power. Imagine feeling confident, secure, and capable of facing any challenge that comes your way. That's exactly what this video is about. We'll explore the concept of the shadow self, and how understanding and working with it can lead to personal growth and success. By the end of this video, you'll have a new perspective and practical steps to embrace your shadow self. If you still didn't know me, I'm Empowering Emily, and I'm here to share you the best information, methods, strategies and techniques, which help you to have more confidence in yourself, to be able to achieve your personal and professional goals, to be able to see a positive change in your life, and to make choices that make you happy. Before continuing, if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel and click on the bell to stay updated on the next videos. Have you ever found yourself caught in one of those days that feels like an uphill battle? A day when, no matter how hard you try, it feels as though you're wrestling with an invisible opponent? An opponent that is somehow a part of you, yet simultaneously seems to be working against you. That opponent, my friend, is your shadow self. Imagine this. You're standing at the edge of a vast battlefield, the wind whipping your hair and the sun blazing overhead. Across the field, you see an adversary. This adversary looks familiar, eerily so. This adversary, in fact, mirrors your every feature, your every move. It's not a stranger you're facing, it's a part of you. A part that lurks in the shadows, silently pulling strings. This is your shadow self, always present, often unnoticed, but constantly influencing your actions and reactions. Now, what happens when you turn a blind eye to this shadow self? It's akin to trying to drive a car with the parking brake engaged. You can press the gas pedal as hard as you want, but you'll only manage a stuttering crawl, straining and struggling against a force that's holding you back. Ignoring your shadow self leaves you grappling with feelings of insecurity, indecision, and fear of judgment. It's a constant tug of war between who you are and who you think you should be. The concept of the shadow self isn't something I invented. It was Carl Jung, a luminary in the world of analytical psychology, who first shed light on this idea. According to Jung, each of us carries a shadow self within us. It is a collection of aspects of our personality that we've pushed aside, repressed, or outright denied: our fears, our insecurities, our hidden desires. But here's the catch. Turning a deaf ear to your shadow self doesn't make it disappear. Much like trying to hold a beach ball underwater, the harder you push it down, the stronger it resurfaces. In denying your shadow self, you inadvertently give it more power over you. It becomes a puppet master of sorts, pulling your strings from the shadows, steering your decisions and actions in ways you may not even realize. So, how do you work with your shadow self? Here's a simple, step-by-step process. 1. Acknowledge it. The first step is simply acknowledging that your shadow self exists. This can be uncomfortable, but it's a necessary step towards understanding yourself better. Start by journaling about your feelings and thoughts. This practice can bring hidden aspects of yourself into the light. Carl Jung, the psychologist who coined the term shadow self, described it as the unknown dark side of our personality. 2. Identify it. Start noticing when your shadow self shows up. Is it in certain situations? Around certain people? Pay attention to your emotional triggers. These are often clues to where your shadow self lies. Our shadow self often emerges in reaction to external stimuli, like specific situations or people that challenge our self-perception. 3. Explore it. What are the traits or behaviors of your shadow self? Are there patterns you can identify? Reflect on past experiences where you acted out of character or felt intense emotions. Look for patterns in these instances. The shadow self isn't always negative. It can also include positive traits that we've suppressed due to societal expectations or personal fears. 4. Accept it. Accepting your shadow self doesn't mean condoning negative behavior. It means understanding that every part of you serves a purpose. Practice self-compassion. Recognize that everyone has a shadow self, and it's a natural part of being human. Acceptance is not about giving free rein to negative actions, it's about acknowledging their existence as a step towards personal growth. 5. Work with it. Use this knowledge to make informed decisions and take actions that serve your overall well-being. Once you've identified aspects of your shadow self, consider how you can use this understanding in your daily life. For instance, if you find that you're overly critical, try turning that discernment into a positive by becoming a better problem solver. Working with your shadow self can lead to increased self-awareness, personal growth, and improved relationships. When you start working with your shadow self, you'll notice a shift. You'll feel more confident, more in control, and more authentic. So, let's do a quick recap. Acknowledge your shadow self, identify when and where it shows up, explore its traits, accept it, and work with it. Remember, your shadow self isn't your enemy. It's just a part of you that needs understanding and integration. If you found this video useful, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with others who might benefit from it. And if you have any questions or thoughts, leave them in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and remember, embracing your shadow self is a journey towards self-confidence and personal growth. See you in the next video. If you want to transform your confidence and unlock your full potential in 5 steps, download now for free the Ultimate Self-Esteem Makeover Guide. Click the link now in the description below this video or go to myquantica.com/selfesteem.